All right, so this is kind of a test video. I'm gonna be dropping some gems, so make sure to stay along. But hopefully we're able to hear the audio, because I'm using a GoPro right now. And if this works, I'll be able to record videos a lot easier while going on bike rides. So it's a lot easier for me to just like free flow and talk. So we'll see. And of course it'll depend on the wind, how fast I'm going. We'll see. And we're only gonna see after I upload this video, so everybody will know. Because even if you can hear it barely, I'd rather it be uploaded than not. So I think we're gonna talk about the demons inside our head, specifically my head, since I'm the one making the video. I'll talk specifically about me. It kind of amazes me how even, you know, not everybody is like this, but the majority of people, or a lot of people, I don't know, even if you're in a bad mood, shitty mood or whatever, and some random person comes around and you don't want them to be in you don't want them to know that you're in a bad mood or whatever, it's so easy, or if someone else is feeling bad, it's so easy to be kind to them, you know, and flip that around and kind of mask how we're feeling. And we can be so kind to others, but we are our own worst enemy. Those demons in our head, those subconscious thoughts, those conscious thoughts, maybe they're ours, maybe they aren't, but either way, they're in there. And they're in our mind, which makes it ours. And we have to learn and figure out a way to control that, and to realize that you are you, and you get to determine who you are, not the fucking demons in your head, not the voice that's always down in you, not the voice that it's so easy to be kind to others, or, you know, shift away from your problems to somebody else's. But then when it comes to your problems, you're not even listening to the same things that you say to that other person. Like, don't be so hard on yourself, you know, and that person has those demons going on while you're telling them that, while you have your demons going on. And you'll sit there and say, you know, it's all gonna be all right, don't worry about it, try not to think about it, you know, it's all gonna work out, don't be so hard on yourself, whatever you wanna say, or whatever you do say to console people. But then when you're feeling that way, it goes instantly from 0 to 100 to you're a failure, you're a loser, you're never gonna do anything with your life, what you're doing is wrong, this isn't gonna work, that's not gonna work, why are you even trying, what are you doing this for, all you do is fail, blah, 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 and that's all it is fucking nonsense. They aren't even necessarily your thoughts, they are in your head, but they're not necessarily even your thoughts. And you're letting those demons, those negative voices, those thoughts bring you down, make you feel like shit, actually starting to believe that what you're doing isn't going to work out and that you are wasting your time, yet you're not saying that to the other person that, you know, would be feeling the same. So why do we treat ourselves so fucking bad, and we treat others so much better than our own self? You have to be selfish in order to be selfless. I was listening to a podcast today by Nero Knowledge. You need to check him out. N-E-R-O, Knowledge. And he's just talking about, you know, like, to self-reflect. And it's like, if you're not easy to get along with, or you don't have a lot of friends, ask yourself why. Is it because you're not kind to yourself, so therefore you're not able to be kind to others? You're not a good friend to yourself, so you're not able to be a good friend to others? You don't love yourself, so you can't love others? You have to be selfish and put yourself first and stand your ground and believe in what you're believing in. And as long as you truly know that you're putting in the work, day by day, you're focusing on the work, you can't focus on the results. And I struggle with that so fucking much. Day by day, I tell myself these things, and I continue to focus or expect. It's the expectation of the results. You're expecting it to work. And if you know it's going to work, if you believe in what you're doing, then you need to live in a state that it has already happened and that you're good with or without it, because if it has already happened, then time just hasn't caught up yet. And it has happened. So why are you worrying about the small details? Why are you worrying about the failures, the losses, the hiccups along the way, if you know that you're putting in the work every day and other people aren't? It's just a matter of time. It is destined to happen. It's impossible for it not to happen if you're actually putting in the work. And only you can know what that work is. And it's going to be different for everybody. And it's also not that you have to work yourself to death either to make this happen. The belief comes first. And so if you believe in something and you fail or you lose and all these things I just said happen, why do you beat yourself up when the very next day or someone else will tell you, you know, failures are only lessons if you're learning from them and shit like that, and then you agree with it, but in those moments, all you do is tear yourself down. You give yourself no credit for trying. Again, let me talk about myself. I give myself no credit for trying, for putting in the work, knowing that I am making progress every day, but my mind has been so focused on the expectation of the results and where I want to be for so long that I have to reprogram my mind to stop thinking about that, to stop worrying, to stop stressing, to stop caring if, when, or where it happens, because if I know it is going to happen and I'm good with or without it, then I should be truly at peace with myself in those moments and have no feeling of fear or failure or needing to beat myself up. I should be uplifting myself because I'm putting in the work every single day. I'm making progress and I'm going against the grain. I'm doing what most are unwilling to do. As many people that want to be content creators and influencers on social media, you have to realize how many people have never even posted a single video with their face in it of them talking, or even posted at all. Excluding old people. We're just talking about, you know, let's say 60 or 50 and below. There is such a huge population of people that have never posted on social media and never will. And so you're already an anomaly, doing the shit that people won't do. The more that you do it, the better that you get at it, the more chances that you take. Every single post that you do, or every single shot that you try, or business that you create, gets you closer to being the person that you want to be, and separates you further and further from the people that will never be what you want to be. So if you know that you're gradually or exponentially increasing that gap between average and where you want to be, what you truly consider success, and you're inching closer and closer, why worry? Why let these fucking demons in your head beat you up? Why let these fucking demons tear you down and tell you who and what you're gonna be when you know what the fuck you're gonna be? A great example for me right now is that another video will be me talking about insecurity, because I definitely have a lot of insecurity and ego that I still need to face and deal with. But this will be about, I'm wanting to start streaming, and it got windy here, so if it fucking, the audio's terrible as fuck, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. And And I'm sure there might be like a mic or a better thing I could maybe set up with the GoPro. But anyways, you know, I want to start streaming on Twitch, and I already post content everywhere on all social media and everything. I'm going to be streaming World of Warcraft and RuneScape, and I've already been playing RuneScape. I just started World of Warcraft again, and I plan to stream very soon. I got everything set up. I just got to figure out how to set up the actual streaming process, and then we're game on. But because I haven't started actually streaming yet, and I've spent, you know, 3 or 4 days playing, and I've spent a decent amount of time playing, relearning the game, getting better at it again, all that shit, my brain is trying to tell me, even though I look back because I played it before, but streaming wasn't a thing when I played World of Warcraft before, is I enjoy it. When I look back about those memories, and even the memories that flash back when I'm playing now, I feel happy about it. But then there's the other side of me that's trying to tell me, beat me up, that's saying, you know, you're wasting your time. This is not you're wasting your life. And it's like, how is it a waste of my life if it is something that I enjoy? Surely I've said it was a waste of my life after I quit playing World of Warcraft last time, but then I look back now and I'm realizing that it wasn't, because I enjoyed it. I wasn't stressing about anything or worrying about, am I living my life right? I was purely at peace and joy. And it's so crazy to look back and like realize that. Like even now, like this is just coming to me. Like, dude, never once was like, oh my goodness, I'm a loser because I play video games. I enjoyed it. Now granted, then I was chubbier, obviously younger, chubbier. I was in high school, you know, end of middle school, early high school when I started played for about 1.5 years, 2 years, got really good at it, but I enjoyed it all. But I did quit skateboarding for a while. I did get a little chubby, and I did kind of seclude myself, but I still look back and I enjoyed it. Now I'm happy that I did quit playing for a while because I needed to grow and become who I am today. I view myself as a fucking man. I've done a lot, I've been through a lot, I've put in a lot of fucking work. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm grateful for every day that I get to continue to climb, and I am battling and slowly winning the war against these demons every day, because I know that I'm putting in the work, and I know that I'm doing 1,000,000 fucking times better than I ever was back then. But still, my brain is trying to act like, because I went from loving video games to hating on them and being like, video games are a waste of life, and I brainwashed myself to think that. So now that I'm going backwards on it, because it wasn't a waste of life, it was something I enjoyed, and now with streaming, it's something that I can enjoy and make money from and build a community just like I am on YouTube. So it's a triple win. Make money, enjoy it, and build a fucking dope community. I don't know what could be better. That's fucking dope. You know, to build dope community and relationships with people that fuck with you enough to support you by following, subscribing, paying, and you get to enjoy doing what you do. So how is that a waste? You know? And so I am battling that now because I have to give myself grace. Like, I am on a bike ride right now. This whole time has been a bike ride. And I was on a bike ride for about 5 minutes before I started. I have muscles now. I have a six-pack now. I was a virgin back in the day. I am not now. So I had to do some growing up, and I'm happy that weed is actually what brought me away from World of Warcraft. And that's what led me into selling weed and that whole journey. But I have to give myself grace because, again, it is something I enjoy. I know that I can be good at. I know that I can make money from it. And why should I be ashamed of that? Why should I be upset or hard on myself because I'm doing something that I enjoy. And a lot of it happens to be because I just feel like it's a lot of FOMO. If I, you know, spend all this time playing video games, then what other type of life am I missing out on? But when I'm playing the fucking game, I'm at peace. And it's not necessarily to escape, it's just enjoyable. I mean, sure, you could say it is to escape because it is a reality that could never exist. I mean, it's World of Warcraft, it's fucking wizards and dragons, and I've always liked that shit. But what's wrong with that? Nothing. So fucking put in the work, do what you want to do, make what you want to make a reality, and don't be fucking hard on yourself when it's not working out, or you're posting a lot and you're not getting the views you want. Dude, every video that you post, people don't realize this, and it's not like every video is gonna blow up after you blow up, but all you need is one crazy video or a bunch of strong videos combined, mixed, whatever, that's gonna make your whole catalog of videos start circulating and popping up to other people. And videos that you post, whatever people try to say, you know, oh, that video, if it doesn't go viral in a week or a month, it's never going viral. Dude, I've had videos go viral a month, 2 months after. I'm not super famous yet, but one day I know, and I've seen people's videos, super old videos, end up blowing up because they end up just popping up in the algorithm because that person is blowing up. So everything that you post, or every, you know, thing that you work on, especially with social media and streaming and stuff, is just that much more metadata of you being out there. Logan Carnes, for me, you know, being out there on this platform, on that platform, you know, every bit of SEO, all the data that can add back up to it. And so you're building this catalog, you're building this giant log of content and memories and things that you've done with your life, and your name is tied to it. And eventually it's going to work. And it's that simple. It's going to fucking work. You just have to believe in yourself. Full circle back to the beginning. If you don't believe in yourself, then you're not ever going to be able to make it happen. And if you allow other people or these demons, other thoughts, external forces to dictate who you're going to be, then you will never live a happy and fulfilled life. So stop being fucking hard on yourself. Like, I know it's not going to happen overnight, and I'm talking to a mirror right now because I'm talking to myself. Like, it's not going to happen overnight, but it is going to happen. You don't have to treat yourself like shit. If you're actually putting in the work and you know that you're becoming the best version of yourself, and again, you're going against the grain, most people think that video games are a waste of time. If you're going to do something you enjoy and figure out a way to make money from it potentially, then you're trying. That's more effort than anybody else is, than the average person is. So what the fuck do you have to lose? And why do you have to be negative to yourself if you lose or you fail along the way? If you feel embarrassed, if you feel like an outcast, if you feel like it's not gonna work out. Dude, when your demons are in your head, going hard, saying all this shit, I promise you, it's because that is a different version of yourself that is comfortable. And it doesn't want you to win. And you have to break out of that frequency of life to be able to experience a new. And it's going to test you. It's going to be very hard. It's going to keep trying to bring you back down into that shitty frequency that is keeping you where you're at. And it's keeping these demons questioning yourself, being hard on yourself, instead of knowing and believing and being good with or without, and being at peace. Being at peace with life, knowing that everything is happening how it's supposed to, is all meant to be, and is going to happen. It just might not happen exactly how you want it, but it is going to happen. So just stop beating yourself up, man. I know I'm gonna make this shit work. I know I'm gonna continue to stay active and happy. You know, I'm posting a lot of content and my mind keeps telling me like, oh, you're cringe, all this shit. But yet my views are going up, my followers are going up, things are slowly going up. And it's just a matter of time before everything pops. And if I listen to my fucking head, if I listen to the demons inside my head that are trying to tell me to quit, then of course everything will stop. Nothing will change. Everything will go back to fucking normal. Once you get a little bit of momentum, you have to keep fucking going. And these demons inside your head, because you're going against the norm, because you're wanting to try something new and going against the grain, it's gonna keep trying to tear you down, man, and bring you back. And if you don't learn to overcome that, you will self-sabotage again and again, overthink about everything, and you will get stuck in a loop of seeing some progress, getting stuck in your head, overthinking, fail, negative process, and back to the beginning. So, like I said, I'm dropping some gems. This shit is just as important to me as it should be to you, because I am destined to change my life. I'm not going to be average, and I'm going to live the life that I want to live. And if that means fucking investing in crypto, doing a bunch of shit outside, posting like a maniac, and playing World of Warcraft and RuneScape, then I'm fucking okay with that, because it's shit that I enjoy. And as long as I stay true to myself, I actually continue to stay fit and healthy, which I plan to do. I grow the community. I focus on building something and actually making money. And I continue to build the business that I'm building and continue to have money flowing in, then there's nothing else to fucking worry about. Over, done with, capiche. There should be nothing else to worry about if you know that you're putting in work in the areas that you need to be. And if you're not, this is a sign to get to work and to stop letting your demons in your head prevent you from that and keeping you comfortable. You have to fight. You have to battle. You have to believe in yourself, in your dream, in your future. Fuck those demons in your head, bro. Fuck them. Next time they come up, just say fuck you right to them, because you're not going to listen to them. You're not going to let them bring you down. You're not going to let them stop your momentum and your flow. You're not going to let them bring down who you are as a person. None of that shit. Okay? None of that shit. You just have to focus, believe, and keep pushing, because it's easy to push on the good days. It's hard as fuck to push on the down days when your brain is going crazy and haywire and you feel like you're just wasting your time. Are you going to overcome that? That is going to determine who you become and how you become it, and if you ever reach your goals. I believe in you, and I believe in myself, but nobody can put in the work, and nobody can tell you that you are or are not putting in the work based on what you're trying to do with your life. You have to look in the mirror and know that A, I'm doing what I need to do and it's just a matter of time, or B, I need to nut the fuck up and I got work to do. We'll catch you on the next one.